Hey guys, Sean's TV back. Well, this is my third and final attempt to make this video. Because the last two times, for some reason, my camera stopped recording. And I don't know why, but this is my last and final attempt. So if it just randomly stops recording, and I'm in the middle of a sentence, don't worry about it. But this is a 1988 GMC Suburban that I picked up here locally for dirt cheap. She does have the good motor in it. It has a 350 throttle body. I did a lot of cleaning and polishing on it. I did buff the maroon right here a little bit, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, I can't complain for how old the paint is. And I'm painting my wheel to match that maroon. I went to a local paint shop and got the exact match. Just that's still a little faded more than the wheel. Because I don't like this factory look. What do y'all think? Should I have left it factory or gone with the painted? I'm going painted. She has double doors in the back, not the tailgate, the big old stupid window. She needs a seat, obviously. But she's all here. All down to the little critters that were in here when I got it. She does have 203,000 on it. Also has a stock radio in it. And apparently the AC works in this thing. I just have to recharge it. I'm going to test that theory later on this spring. She has a factory floor mats in it, but this one's all messed up, so I'm going to have to find me some different floor mats. It is power locks, power windows. But you gotta fix this window. It don't roll down. All I have is this little window. We already figured out it's not the switch. It is in fact the motor. But she runs pretty good. I mean, for what it is and for what I paid for it, I can't really complain. But she is having some real bad hesitation. Only at part throttle. Like, you just give it just a little bit of throttle, like just barely hitting throttle like that, she spits and sputters and doesn't want to run very good. So I'm thinking it's that daggum throttle positioning sensor. Because if you watch, I'm moving the accelerator, and you can see that little linkage right there moving, which controls that throttle positioning sensor. Because if I give it a quarter throttle or half throttle, she's fine. But when you just barely hit that throttle, she doesn't want to move at all. Like, she hesitates and almost dies at red lights when you take off. Kind of scary, in my opinion. But some other people are also saying it might be that EGR valve back here, which I don't see that being the issue. Because I had the same issue on my 92 Chevy. And I replaced the EGR and it didn't fix it. But I replaced the throttle positioning sensor. It didn't fix it 100%, but it fixed it where I could at least drive it and not die on me while I'm driving it. Especially at red lights. But I did find some vacuum leaks on the Chevy over there. And I did check all my vacuum lines. That one. The one further back there for the EGR valve. All these up here. And none of them are leaking. So I don't think I have a vacuum leak. What I also did was I did already replace the distributor cap and rotor. Because I figured maybe one of those was wore out or the distributor cap was cracked or something. It caused my hesitation. But that didn't fix my issue. So it's either this throttle positioning sensor or this idle control valve back here But I don't think it's an idle control valve because it idles perfectly. So I'm leaning more towards this throttle position sensor. And if it was a fuel pump, you won't be able to floor it without it dying. So I know for a fact it's not a fuel pump. I did check my PCV valve right there, and it's functioning properly. I cleaned it up a little bit. It was covered in some oil and stuff, and I didn't like that, so I cleaned that up. But maybe y'all can help me figure this out. What do y'all think it is? You think it's that throttle position sensor, a vacuum leak, or a fuel pump? But in my honest opinion, I don't think it's a fuel pump, because I can floor it and it never spits and sputters. It's only when you give it that little bit of throttle. That's why I'm leaning towards that throttle position sensor. Like it has a short right there. Because if you give it any more, it's fine. Now I'm going to start her up here. And we're going to see if I can get y'all to hear what I'm talking about. Like it does it in park, whether it's cold or hot. But when the motor's cold and you're driving it, it don't do it as bad. Still does it, just not as bad. So we're going to go ahead and crank her up. As you can see, the motor's dead cold. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off here. YouTube don't want to listen to that. She fires up just fine. She's idling just fine. But if I give her just a little bit of throttle, I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it, but it sounds like it has a cam in it, which is pretty cool, but it shouldn't be doing that. So that's why I'm thinking it's that throttle position sensor. If you just get that little bit of throttle, see? I don't understand it. So what do y'all think it is? Because it only does it when you give it a little bit of throttle. I mean, she sounds good. Like, it sounds like it has a cam in it when you do that, but I don't want it to, you know, be running bad. And I don't know if a throttle position sensor could cause, you know, excess amount of fuel in the throttle body, but I have noticed, when you look on top of the throttle body here, there's like excess fuel up here. Like, there shouldn't be excess fuel up here. But it could also just be condensation. I know it is a little dirty. I've taken some fuel carburetor cleaner or throttle body cleaner and sprayed this real good. And this, that silver, used to look like that. Now it's clean. And I even did it with the throttle blades open. I got down in there and cleaned it. So I just want y'all's opinion. Like, what do you think was causing that issue? And please tell me in the comments. Like, I'm kind of begging for help / wanting to know y'all's opinions. My dad told me it could still be bad gas in the tank because it was sitting for, tags went out on it. What was it? 06 of 18, I believe it was. And it was sitting ever since. Until I got it. So, but I've put 2 half tanks of gas in this thing since I've owned it. So, and my theory is that bad gas should be out of it by now. Because I can put fuel treatment in the tank. So, I don't know. I don't think it's bad fuel. I don't think it's a vacuum leak. Just, y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, there will be future videos of this truck. In the future. And I'm sorry I haven't done a cold start for my subscribers, but this one's down. The starter died on it, and I put 2 brand new ones in it, and they both died within a few days or a week, and we don't understand what's going on. We don't know if we're just getting bad starters from the store, or if there's something else wrong with the truck. So I would love to get a cold start out for y'all, but with the way it's acting, I don't want to hurt it. I'm just gonna let it sit here until I can figure out what's going on with it. So but oh, another thing, I thought maybe it was an air cleaner. So I did put this knockoff brand of K&N in it. That didn't fix it either. As you can see, it was running without the air cleaner on the truck, so it should be getting more than enough air to run properly. But yeah, there's moisture coming out that exhaust, so you know it's running clean and running good. But for some reason, it just has that little hiccup right there when you give it that little bit of throttle. So, y'all let me know. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button for me if you enjoyed it. Alright, thank you.